there is nothing as good as a home cooked meal.
Not all the time. Not if me I cook it.
What do you mean? Well, there has been a lot of enlightening on my part towards her.
Yes.
Like enlightening her. See, you know, man, I got enlighten you upon now.
What? Hey guys, so today Zell and I are here and we're just gonna be filming a chit chat video, giving you guys an update on our video that we did like probably like 2 months ago. Zell wanted to get the opportunity to talk a little bit more since some of you guys were saying that I was taking over the story, so he just wanted to, you know, pop back in and to give you guys an update on how our marriage has been going. If you are new to the channel, are we newlyweds?
I wouldn't say so.
No, we're not newlyweds really, but to sum it up, we met each other back in Jamaica. We dated for like 3 months and then we got married. I migrated here to the US, and then we actually started living together and being like a married couple literally a whole 9 months after, because he went on a military deployment. So the gist of this video is just gonna be giving you an update as to what life has been like being married to somebody that, you know, you dated for a short time and then they were away, you know, long distance marriage type of thing. So we're just gonna talk a little bit on how we feel so far being married and living together for the past year and odd, but not really year and odd. It's more like, how long are we living together officially?
About 4 months.
Yeah, like
4 months.
4 months. Rough 4 months.
Rough. So before we get into that, I just want to touch a few things that I guess we did not touch the last video. So basically, going back, yeah, she worked at a bank. I walked into the bank, and I mean, if I was to describe that moment when I saw her in the bank, it was like, I don't know, it was some type of a magical moment, if you want to say. I mean, it was one of the moments that when like you're there a yard with your friends or whatever, and you see a girl and you're just like, Boomba dog. Yeah, so like I had no intention of like trying to court someone.
So wait, so you never got Jamaica with the intention to go take with somebody y'all picnic?
No. No. Nothing like that. So yeah, I went there on strictly business. I had no intention of trying to even hook up with anyone. Like,
clarify the hook up with her. I know, yes, hook up, because people will get the wrong impression.
No, alright. So we did not hook up.
We did not.
We did not.
We did not.
But I'm just saying to
meet each other.
To basically clarify,
no,
yeah, but to clarify the level of removed I was from trying to date anyone or trying to like court anyone in Jamaica. I didn't even go with the intention of hooking up with anyone. I went on strictly business.
And then what
so yeah, and the deal when we meet her, or when we first see her, I was running a few errands. I went to a few different locations with going to the bank was one of my priorities. Anyways, it happened that I drove by the bank and didn't realize it. And I was on my way back to town away from the bank. And then I was like, you know what? Let's turn back. When I finally figured out where we were, I was like, yo, we gotta turn back. Let's go to the bank. So I go to the bank and I walk in, and I think I mentioned in the last video, it was chaotic. There was a lot of people everywhere. But one person stood out for me, and that was my current lovely wife. And the entire time I was there, while I was trying to figure out, you know, what I was gonna, while I was trying to get my business done, I was like, how am I gonna talk to this girl? I need to get this girl's number. I need to talk to her. at that point, I didn't know, oh, this is my future wife or anything like that. But I just wanted to get behind what I saw, like know this person, because like, for one, no disrespect to anyone else in the bank, but she stood out because of her neatness. Like, she was very neat. Her appearance was very pleasing to see. Hair done, I guess nails done, everything. She was like finer than fine wine. Stop laughing, no? I might time no, man. Jeez. So anyways, bada bing bada boom. 10 minutes gone. Well, no, I start enough. So you see, people say we never talk much in the last video, but people, this is why I'm not get to talk. Me have to control the thing. If I don't control it, you guys will be sitting here for an hour. Because when you talk about something good, you have to divulge in it. You have to, like, you know, you have to go all the way in. You can't just give them bits and pieces, and that's why people are saying, yo, I never talk much. But when something,
you know why they would have said that?
Because I didn't. You spoke most of the time. But listen, what I'm saying is, like, yo, when you're passionate about something, you talk a lot about it. That's me. I don't talk much about a lot of stuff, but when I do talk about something, I talk a lot about it. Okay. All right. So, anyways, back to my story. I'm in the bank, trying to figure out how I was going to talk to her. I mean, God had answered my prayers or whatever, and I got sent to her. All right. Boom.
Yeah, would they explain that? Yeah.
Sit on our table, get her number. She claims that she never give me her number, but anyways, I get it. Once I got back to where I was staying, I wondered if I should text her or if I should just wait a few days, because I've always heard this unwritten rule. Oh, you don't text when you get a girl's number. You don't text her on the first day. Yeah. Ever since I was in college.
I don't think Jamaican man will
no. Yeah, that's something that I learned here in America.
Ladies, in the comment section, let me know, because most times if a guy asks for my number and I give him my number, they always message right away, like not days.
No. Like, so basically, what I learned in college here is when you get a girl's number, you wait at least 3 days.
But in 3 days, she could have forgotten about you.
Well, that means you didn't make enough of an impression.
No.
No, yeah, exactly. So that's
you
the
know
thing.
what people meet in 3 days?
Well,
not no.
Well, I hope not. Well, so basically, I had that question on my mind, and I was like, yo, should I text her or should I just wait? I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Screw that rule. I'm gonna text her. So I text her and I'm like, yo, I hope you got home safe. I felt comfortable texting her that night because of the conversation, because I thought I made some headway from when I was at the office in front of her. So I was like, you know what? Let me text her. So I texted her and was like, I hope you got home safe. Long story short, that ended up in me watching some chick flick a few days later.
I didn't ask you
on the phone with her. So when I'm trying to court someone, a major part of my courting game is I gotta be a charmer. I have to be Prince Charming. I have to say, you know what? I'm gonna make this girl feel special. That way she won't resist. I gotta make her feel how I'm feeling about her. I'm not gonna like beat around the bushes or anything like that. So, I mean, some girls in the past have found it to be coming on too strong.
Oh yeah?
Yes. So like the whole buying flowers, sending sweet notes, whatever. I'm that. That's who I am.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff like that. And to be honest, I don't know about other women, but I can actually understand what he's saying about a lot of women like finding it to be too much. I don't know, like when a guy got all out like that, and it's just strange that that's the nature of our mindset because of the bad experiences that we have with the bad apples out there, that when a guy got all out like that, like the whole romantic thing, it's like, I'm just like, who sent you? Who sent you? Because like, you can't be like this perfect, like something's wrong with you. Like, Mama know wagwan. That's how I look at it. I don't know, like, so I do understand what you're saying where other women might feel, because trust me, when like him stay like that, like him very mushy like it's like me that talks, right? So when you see me come up on here and like hi guys and algorithm and so like me that look at tugs. So when you court me, you have to come to me from like a yo party, yo my dog type of. So you know when you come with the romance and the poetry and the flowers and so, I'm just kind of like, So even did I get a little bit of that at first?
No, so yeah. I mean, in the past, I've actually had girls say to me, "Oh, you must be extremely short or extremely dark." I don't know why the dark thing even.
You mean when they don't meet you? They don't meet you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Before, like, cause you know, back in the days.
There were no other options?
Huh?
Nothing.
No. It's because like I met someone on I think it was like back in the day when them have tagged and them have
high five and everything there.
Yeah, high five and there was this one with the sidekick.
They in the streets, man.
So basically, like, I would meet these girls online, and based on how I spoke to them and the stuff I said or whatever, I mean, I remember a few girls saying, "Yo, there's no way I'm single. I can't be this sweet and I'm single." I'm like, no, but a lot of times I really was single, and one girl, I don't remember her name, but I remember that conversation.
Then you don't really go call the girl name on the video?
No, I'm not call her name, but it don't matter how many girls named Veronica, Annette, and stuff like that. Come on.
She named Veronica?
No, I'm not saying she named Veronica, but what does I say? Even I call her name, how them would I know?
Can I get some of your wine?
Yo, people.
Can I get some?
I asked you if you wanted any. Yo, she always, every time, like, me I make something for myself, me the type of person, if you're there around me, and me I get something for myself, me not go just not offer you anything, right? So most of the times, if you have a friend or like my wife or whatever, I'm gonna offer something. But my problem with her is, whenever I say, "Hey, would you like some?" she goes, "No, I'm good, whatever."
Every man knows
and
this,
then now she wants some
that
of my
we
money.
only want food when we see our significant other having it. Everybody knows that by now.
But that shouldn't
so
be.
if I say I don't want something, you know within yourself that you should take double the amount, because I'm gonna want some later. Everybody know that.
Alright, you know what, whatever. Like, that's a different...
And that is a perfect segue into like how has the marriage been?
So you know, I'm talking about the part where may find this gift shop, I think
talk about all of that
somewhere at town. It no matter, like, people them said the shoe shot the last time. So anyways, you know, we talked for a couple of days and whatever, and I try to figure out what my next move now, because alright, I have her number, I talk to her, what am I gonna do next? So I'm like, alright, we need to do something with sweet, what probably never happened to her before, but nothing too strong, not want me to invest too much, but you know, just to kind of like put one foot in.
Invest too much? You mean money wise?
Money wise and hard, because when you give a gift in there, you give a gift with a piece of your heart. So you don't want to give too much of a big gift. If me buy you a car, that's a big part of my heart me I put in and buying you a car. My mind, my thought. So, you know, the level of the gift, you have to really weigh. You can't take out a huge chunk of your heart and just give. What if me to give you the flowers and the note and the date request or whatever, and you just shut it down? If me do more than that at that point, it's a little piece of my heart. So you know that at that point I could recover from that. But you don't want to like jump all in.
Sure you would?
Yeah, I would eventually. So yeah, so I, in trying to figure out what I was gonna do next, I found this gift shop. They sold flowers and stuff like that. I mean, if I remember their name, I would have given them a shameless plug, but I'm going there, I'm looking, and I was like, should I go with wine? Should I go with flowers? Should I go with a teddy bear? Whatever. I don't really know what she's into. And then I eventually decided on getting her an orchid. I got an orchid. I bought a plane ticket for the following month, or no, 2 months later, with a proposal of a date night that we could have.
Yeah.
And I went back to her job, made sure I went back to that bank because she told me she wasn't going to be there. So I wanted it to be something that she came back from vacation and saw it. So I was like...
So just to recap, if you didn't watch the previous video, we met the Friday night before I was to go off on 1 week's vacation. So this part that he's talking about now would have been what occurred in that 1 week where he was still courting me and yeah, doing this behind the scene thing, because I only went on 1 week vacation, so he wanted to get all this arranged for when I returned the following week.
Yes. So a part of my whole method of courting a woman or whatever is to make sure you're giving that spontaneous, unexpected wow effect, right? So that's how I came up with the whole idea of saying, all right, I'm talking to her every day on the phone, like we're getting to know each other and whatever. She's more than likely not gonna expect me to go to her job and leave something there for her to see when she returns to work. So yeah, I did that. Clearly it worked, because she went back to work and she was
yes,
like,
it was a nice surprise.
Yeah, she was like, oh my god, you know,
yeah,
all the mushy stuff, even though she says she's not mushy, but yeah,
because man, I thought
she ended up falling in love with me. So mission accomplished. No chocolates. Didn't even get chocolates. Didn't even need to invest chocolates. You know? I kept that part of my heart intact.
The chocolate part?
Yeah, because you know normally you get chocolate.
Well, you know, say woman prefer food over roses though.
Yeah, but what if you
like my belly? Roses will die.
Yeah, but
I will remember the taste of that meal forever.
You eat chocolate and do it also. What a point?
I remember.
Huh? I
remember the taste of the chocolate.
If I gave you chocolate, would you have taken a picture with the chocolate next to your face?
Yes.
You sure?
I would have.
Okay. Yeah. I think the flour.
You know what would have really sealed the deal? KFC. KFC would have did really like iron it out. People, this is St. Thomas we're talking about. I worked and lived in St. Thomas, Jamaica. There is no KFC there. So if a guy is courting me and he offers up KFC, like that's like 10 points right there. 10 points. I don't care what no other woman wants to say, okay?
And with that,
KFC would have given you more points.
With that, that is a perfect segue into how the marriage has been going. Because there has been a lot of enlightening on my part towards her.
Yes.
Right? Enlightening her. See, you know, I'm going to enlighten you upon now?
What?
The fact is, she just said KFC would have probably sealed the deal. You make yourself sound like one of them girls in the song that one of them sing.
Yeah.
Buy a 2-piece.
No.
Hey.
When I say no.
But I say I make yourself sound.
I am being real. Yes, the songs are meant to make it seem like women are easy to get or anything like that. Yeah, but me, I say from my perspective, when I talk about the butters then. The butter yes girl them way KFC can get into their underwear. That's a different thing. I'm just saying, like, you wouldn't have gotten into my, like, you know, my panties. But I'll be like, oh, you know that KFC not in my parish, so he arranged KFC for me.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Guys, if we come from St. Thomas, I wanna look a girl at St. Thomas. Alright, if you come from anywhere else in a Jamaica, and yeah, look a girl in our parish that don't have a KFC, make sure you buy a KFC.
Yes.
Right, let's say you win her.
Snaps for that.
Right, let's say you win her.
So the marriage, no.
Marriage.
How has it been going? Okay, so basically, remember as I said before, we weren't living together, and like with any couple, whether married or not married, and you suddenly are thrusted into like cohabitating, there are gonna be things that you notice about the other person that, you know, kind of bug you and has been like challenges. We know exactly what he's gonna say about me, and the things that he doesn't like and how we've been trying to overcome them. Specifically and notably, he has an issue with me and my lack of interest to work out and be fitsy, you know, like, because he's like a gym rat. And anybody who know me, yeah, you know, say the only place me work out is in a bedroom. Understand? Bedroom. So that has been
PG. You might have kids that watch. Don't cut that out though.
But yeah, if I have an issue with me and the working out, so I know say, yeah, you know what should be good? Let's guess the issues. I'm gonna guess the issues that he has with me. Working out has been one thing, like it's something that we're trying, even today we have an argument about it, honestly, because me just feel like anytime before workout, cardio I'm a worse. I would do like weightlifting and all of that, but running, I just feel like I got dead, and that I'm really into all of that, and it look like him did I look for like one fitness partner / wife.
I was.
And me did tell him from the jump, say, yo, me not really do that fitness something there, but I'm willing for try. So I had a part then, you know, that look asterisk there, he might try to manipulate now, and I try to be like, oh, you did tell me, say, yeah, go try. So that's one issue. Number two, no, I kind of guessy sometimes.
Continue, tell me.
Yeah, that's the only thing. We have some 2 flaws. Other than that, we're perfect.
Perfect.
What else you have an issue with?
I mean, I don't have an issue with it because, you know, your boy throws down in the kitchen too, but she's not a cook like that, you know? Like, she will cook. Alright, let me give her credit where credit is due. She not big on the cooking thing, but for me, she cook, alright? She do her thing in the kitchen. But there are many times when she's like, yo, I'm gonna feel like cooking, or can't but I feel like cook every day, you know, or whatever. But because of the lovely husband that I am, I'm like, babe, don't worry about it. I got it today. Like, for example, tonight or today, yeah, I'm me cook. And
so here's the thing though, people. I'm not gonna disagree with him, but again, this is something where him didn't know from the jump. And again, everybody who know me knows say me is not like big up Lorraine, big up Lorraine and my mother, you know, Stepford wife. I am not that girl, okay? So kitchen and me, I'm a friend. Even and then what has been so hard as well is coming from the lifestyle of like being a single girl living alone at home, and I never really like cook like that, to be honest. Like I love certain meals, and when I love them, I would just cook them in a bulk and it will last me for the week. So I love curry goat, I love my red peas soup, so stuff like that. I would have cook one Sunday, and then that would have last me till whenever it's done. And then for the most part, I come home from work and I would have carry back my lunch for me buy during the day, and I would eat the leftovers of my lunch. So I would buy a large enough lunch to serve for both lunch and dinner. So I wasn't really cooking, so it is a little bit hard to be living with somebody now where more I expect say yeah go day in the kitchen with apron on and beer sitting because that's not me.
I mean,
so a lot of times I have to be like, okay, like if it was me alone living here, Uber Eats would be like my best friend. Like I'd be ordering food. Like I am the girl that would much prefer to do takeout than to prepare a meal, and I just say
exactly,
like, because to me the hours we take to prepare one meal, by the time food done, I never bother hungry again. I don't bother want it. If I'm hungry, I want the food. No, like within minutes, not hours. So I never really like the cooking thing. But as he said, I am adapting. It now go perfect. I'm not going in the kitchen every day. I know that I feel fact. That's not gonna happen.
Guys, wait. Listen, I'm actually glad she said, isn't it? Because that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, if it was up to her, we buy takeout every night. Chinese, Mexican, you know, fast food.
And then because we are foreign now, I don't think him understand that too, guys. Him live here for like over a decade and stuff, so him used to all of the different places. You know, as a new immigrant and you come now and you're foreign on this old Uber Eats and DoorDash, just have a click of your finger, you can order something and it's on your doorstep. I didn't have that luxury in Jamaica. I'm just telling you a while ago, I live in one parish whenever even have a KFC. So when you come to America now and you have all these different food places, like, more want to try them out. More want to explore what it's like being an American. I don't want to fit around the stove and cook no ackee and saltfish every day and like them some day now.
Yeah, I say ackee and saltfish because we just cook ackee and saltfish. But listen, everything in moderation. Like, I understand what she's saying, but still, it's like, I mean, that's a pricey bill, like, to be ordering out. Like, and food not as cheap as...
Alright, so the way all me match it
food
out.
not as cheap in Jamaica as here. And the thing about it too is when you cook, like, come on, guys. You guys can agree with me. There is nothing as good as a home cooked meal.
Not all the time. Not if me I cook it.
I mean, well, well, if me I cook it.
No. And you know, so you're not always throw down in the kitchen either. Only for time things spoil with the experimenting and we have to force eat. So don't even bother come on here make it come like say you're no top chef.
Name
don't
one.
Make me style you.
Name one.
Don't make me style you.
No, name one.
With your coconut banana muffin there with saggy coconut fritters. So that is just another example. The cooking. What else you would have said though? But I think, okay, like he's kind of messy. So I'm not like it take a lot out of me for share my space, and it's not just like a him thing. It's more of a me thing. Being again living alone, and even before when I used to live with my mom and my sister, we are super neat freaks, like OCD level neat freaks. So if we come now and fair share space with somebody, we just, you know, throw them things on the ground and, you know.
Like what? Like what we throw on the ground?
Babe, sometimes you will like take off your socks and so you leave it in the living room on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, you do little messy stuff. You do some little something where hurt me. You know want to wear your slippers in the house, and because of that, him going to the shower with him dirty foot and the shower.
But they're also dirty. Yeah,
no, babe. Even though they're also clean, you guys know what I mean. Dust accumulate.
No.
We in my family we don't walk barefoot. That's the next thing too. We both have so many differences in how we were brought up in terms of like our principles and values. Like me grow up, no for be barefoot. Period. The only time we barefoot if we're bed and we're asleep, and sometimes when we're asleep you even have on your socks.
But some no my socks in the house.
Why I'll go outside barefoot and walk up and down barefoot?
Guys,
I don't know them like here.
Guys, a country me come from. She never got
my foot bottom well pink. Looky. You can't do the same.
Listen.
You can't do the same. Don't even bother put them. Don't even. But no.
You're right.
On a real.
Guys, she took one incident where I was working outside.
One time?
Where I was working outside, you know, because she not come outside, come do no yard work, you know, and me do all of the yard work.
But so, that is how it's supposed to be.
Which I don't have any problem with. But one day I'm outside, I'm decided to go work in my slippers, right? I'm gonna cut the grass and all of them things, and my foot get green. So when I come in the house now and step in the bath, you know, all of that come off on the...
Yeah, but almost every day you don't take the bath.
But don't act like say my foot bottom being dirty is from the house. It's not, and it's not that every day.
From you doing outside, that is true.
And it's not an everyday occurrence. Like, see,
but if you were covering your feet properly while you were doing these outdoor activities, this would happen.
True.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. That's so. And guys,
and that's another thing. You guys found themselves saying you're right a lot.
No, listen. But guys, the other thing too is like where it comes with wearing shoes inside a house, that's not really my thing. I've been working on it because she expressed that it's a pet peeve to her. So like even right now I have on my bed slippers, but I country my band and grow. Run up and down with a door barefoot. wash my foot.
That's not proper.
I wash my foot and come in the house. When I'm in the house and the house clean and my feet clean, I don't expect that I should be wearing, you know. And a lot of the times I'll have on my socks. So me think if me have on my socks, I'm not really sleep in the socks. A lot of times I take off my socks. As she said, when I'm going to the bed, I take off my socks and I drop it right beside the bed. I think if I'm wearing my socks, that's fine. My mother always complain, say, me I walk up and down without bed slippers. Or
so your mother teach you good at you just unruly?
No, but her concern was the floor is cold, like in the winter. And she always say, oh, if you take up draft or whatever, we want to see who...
That's all that Jamaican mother for treat?
No, yeah, she always complain and say, hey, if you get cold or you get sick, we see what can take care of you and rare. So, in that sense, I mean, me will give her that. But I've been working on it and I've been wearing my slippers. Alright, anyways, what else?
What other issues do you have with me?
Oh yes, because she leave a few cliffhangers and then just want to move on to me and my feet. People, gassy is an understatement. Like, this girl will poop non-stop.
Me did tell her to me a thugs, you know?
And
me did tell her
and
don't come into a fart war with me, bro. I will win.
You should have embarrassed her, I said that.
I am not.
And then some other time when she had poop, and I have like some bro. So it's like inside her rotten. I'm like, me are the healthy one where I try to say, yo, don't eat this. Stay away from the milk. Stay away from this. You know, like kind of have a balanced diet. Kind of drink your tea and your greens and, you know, kind of work that through your system. But no, she is, oh, let me eat chocolate, let me eat ice cream, let me eat this, let me eat that, let me eat cheese.
So you think that's why?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, you eat too much of one thing and that's why you need to spread it out and have a balanced diet and you won't so gassy. And then when you, the pooping a lot is not the problem. It's because
I eat a lot of spicy food, guys. I like pepper and as I'm telling them, I love my red pea soup and stuff. So anything and beans and flavorful.
Babe, you don't eat as much spicy as me because you can't manage the spicy level when we eat. So nobody complain about spicy. But I tell you at the milk, at the ice cream and
the... You may eat ice cream that often. One little nutty body every other day.
Listen, the type of stuff you eat and then you just come on up.
This is the next thing. Everything me eat him critique. Like because him a goat, him just want to hate on everybody else where I live their best life and I eat food and feel nice about it. Him over there I eat grass and twigs and leaves and so. I just want for us critique the rest of the world where, you know, I flourish and belly full and you burp and you feel good and nice by yourself. No
guys, that's incorrect. Yes.
Don't blame me because you the pan twigs diet.
No, listen, I believe in eating healthy. Not to say like me not knock and say, yo, me not eat a chicken sandwich or some french fries now and then, but me not make it be a everyday thing, right? If you follow she will eat nachos and them thing there.
You know, say like you eat the most nachos between the two of us. Who eat more nachos?
Me more. When I say nachos, I mean like with the cheese and them. So I don't really eat the cheese. Me eat guacamole. Anyways, she who want to go buy the fancy, easy prep meals them, whereas I want
microwavable.
She will go buy microwavable, while I'm more, you know, I want it from the source. I want the fresh thing. I want the thing where I know say, okay, then if it's a potato, it is a potato, and it's not if it's lobster or if it's crab meat. It's not fake crab meat.
Oh my god.
Alright? So, like, alright, put it this way. Instead of go buy regular crab legs, she go buy crab meat. And not to realize that the thing on the label, on the package, said snow legs, imitation crab meat, or some crap like that. Wow, we shouldn't answer that?
No, I'm gonna say that. No, I'm gonna say
that. So alright, that's my issue with her. She, like, when it comes to buying food, every little foolishness she want to jump on because, oh, it might look easier to cook, or it might take one process out of the cooking process away. Like for example with the whole crab thing, instead of just buy regular snow crab legs, she look for go buy the crab legs when in the shell, and it turns out it wasn't crab legs, and I'm like, baby, this is
we carry it back and we get back our money. Big up foreign.
Yeah, but I said that shouldn't even happen, because had it been me shopping, I'd just bought the crab all together and have to boil that and de-shell it myself. I don't want the easy on this. Same thing with shrimp. She would rather buy the veinless shrimp than just buy a regular shrimp where I figure
that you have a problem with?
No, I have a problem with that, but just to show you how you stay with that. So alright.
You have a deviant shrimp yet? You know how long that take? What's so wrong if me go pay an extra $2 for somebody else take care of
that specific thing? But I just show you how microscopic you bring your level of trying to find convenience. That's what I say. Anyways,
guys, we just want to wrap up the video because it's gone like almost 40 minutes.
If them watch, I'm sure them will probably enjoy it.
But if you don't want a part 2 though, that would be cool if you guys want to hear more of the struggles of married life. And we don't want to say like, this is in no way supposed to like deter anybody from like getting married after a short term of courting. You know, just for funs and giggles, and we're real people. We never come on here and be like, oh my god guys, we met and it's such a fairy tale, everything has been awesome. We're just be real with you guys. Make you know say yes, it has been awesome, don't get me wrong, but there are challenges along the way and little things that we need for like, you know, compromise and work through. Like I think being married, compromising is like the #1 thing. That and communication, of course, but it's a lot of compromising, especially when you're with somebody where like is a total opposite of you. It requires a lot, and it's like sometimes you're faced with the, is this the moment where I give, or is this the moment where I take? Like you don't know if you be like, me feel just giving to what him want right now, or me feel make him know my opinion on it because me feel strongly about it. Because a lot of the times you don't really want argument too, you understand? So I don't know for him, but for me, like some of the time, I just pick my battles and I'm like, alright, if him want to put that design, it don't match my decor, but him really like it because him did get it at Italy and it mean a lot to him. And even though it's ugly to me, it really means a lot to him.
Are you talking about something specific?
Look at it.
Are you talking about something specific?
Of course not. Yeah, so we can probably just hypothetically not look at it, even though it is displeasing to my eyes.
What could that be?
So yeah, a lot of compromising I forgot. Maybe it's just a hypothetical man.
Okay, I hope so. I mean, as she said, like, I like to focus on the positive, right? So I'm a very
that's another difference.
I'm a very
positive.
I'm a very
like,
positive person.
I know, like people who know me, they will be like, call me Nancy, but it's not me being negative. I'm more of a realist. But Zell, me tell you could have got to him with the worst, like bad news. Him find some way to turn it into a positive, and sometimes that kind of annoying. Like you go to somebody, I don't know if you don't understand, like something bad happened to you and you go to somebody and you vent and you be all emotional to them, and then I find someone who be like, hey, well, look at it this way. I don't want to look at it this way. I don't want to.
No, alright. Listen, I'm a very positive person. I like faith.
Like for example, me would do one YouTube video, guys, and I've been struggling with producing content for you guys. You might see that I have a lot of sponsored videos and everything I go well for me from a financial perspective, yeah. But me not really pleased with the performance of my YouTube channel. Like it really demotivating for me to film. But because of the views, right, and the lack of interaction that I get on the channel, it's like when we get offer for doing a video and I'm just like, man, you really want to work with me? My video only get like 30 views, you know, why you don't want to work with me? And me, I look at it from the level that while he's like the company want to work with you and them will pay you. And if it's even 30 views, don't watch the views. It's 30 persons that watching the video. Well, to me, I'm like, it's only 30 views. That's not a good thing.
I mean, 30 is a huge over exaggeration, but yeah, I mean, I like to look at the positive side.
Yeah, so him can be motivational in that aspect, but still kind of annoying because I just want somebody to be like, Jano, why you video them not getting views, dog? Yo, YouTube freak up in a dog.
Alright.
That's what I want.
You guys can help me answer this. That approach, what does that help? What being negative and actually encouraging, highlighting the negative? If she comes to me with something that's impacting her in a negative way or making her feel like, oh, I'm not enough or I'm not doing enough or whatever, if I look at it and agree with her, what does that accomplish? I like to always look at the bright side. I'm not saying sometimes I'm not like, yo, this mess up, and there's no bright side to it, but for the most part, like, I try to look at the bright side. I try to see the positives in stuff, try to see the positives in people. Yeah, so even though, like, that's where we differ. So even though she has to say, oh, there's a lot of compromising, yeah, there's a lot of compromising between us, but there's also a lot of things we have in common. Like, for example, we are both loving, we are both understanding, we both try to see, we both try to find each other at a meeting point. So, and we both don't like arguing. Yes, arguing happens. Like,
sometimes arguing really critical to resolving issues and creating resolutions. So I just want to throw that out there. If you're a couple watching this, that don't avoid arguing. As long as it's not gonna get like disrespectful and like physical. A lot of times, only when we argue, I'm getting true opinion on something, because you know, when you get heated and emotional, your mind just blurt out how you really feel about something.
But still,
that's how we really get to discuss it.
With that said, I feel like if you value someone, when you get angry, it shouldn't have you. That shouldn't be enough to force you to say something that's so egregious or like,
yeah,
out of pocket. Like, I don't feel like if we're upset about where this cup is sitting and she drinking my wine, I don't think, if an argument come out of that, I don't think it should reach to the point where me talk about something else and I will bring up something else, and you know, maybe calling her names and stuff like that. Like, it should stay on topic. Right?
Yeah.
So arguing doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing or a negative. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be negative. You can argue about a point and state your point, as long as you're keeping it on topic and not blowing it to so out as proportion. It's completely fine, because as she said, you know, only sometimes when you argue, I have a good constructive argument, you can see the other person's point of view or understand why them feel a certain type of way. So with that said, like, I think we do that well. I can't recall like us ever arguing about something and it get to the point where it becomes disrespectful or degrading. So we do that well. So.
Yeah, and it requires a lot from me, again, with the compromising, because I have a mouth for me. Guys, like, it takes a lot sometimes for me to be like, Annette, you can't say that, that's gonna be rude. Like, I have a whole heap of attitude. So again, my advice, if you're a woman like me with a hot head, you have to be careful when you're in a marriage and how we might say things, because a lot of times my friends even say this to me all the time, like, I come off harsh, when to me I'm just being honest, and I've literally like filtered what I said in my mind, and it sounded good to me when I was rehearsing it, but me can be hurtful. I acknowledge that, say I have instances where I'm upset, I intentionally say something in a particular tone. I might not use no derogatory words, but I say it in a like a condescending or a sarcastic tone because I want you to know say you're pissing me off. So I kind of have to hold that in and know say, alright, like with his personality, if for example hypothetically made it for say you're gonna be heated and be condescending and sarcastic and cynical when him piss me off, him gonna just like kiss him teeth and go in a quiet mode. Him have him self-preservation mode where him go in and that's gonna annoy me even more. So me don't think about, okay, if I say this to him, this is what he's gonna do. Do I want to ruin the evening and have him turn and in the corner by himself all hugged up, not talk to me? Because I really like to cuddle with him. Like that's one of the best things about being married. Like ladies, like get you a man that you can lie down on and it just feel like a cloud. You see this? Don't look too hard doing but you know. Hello. So I can't afford to have him turn away from me.
I should say like with the whole thing about when you're in an argument you say derogatory stuff, degrading stuff or whatever. I'm not for that. I tell her straight up, I don't play that. If we're arguing about something, my mother not involved, my dog not involved. What me eat last night?
Getting a dog?
No, we're not. Not yet. What I ate last night not involved. It's just about that topic. Me not care if my foot big, me not care if my arms stink at that point. Like, keep it on topic. And to me, if you love someone, like I can't understand people that claim to say whether them children or them significant other, them love that person, but the moment they get upset at that person, them throw all the stones and say the worst thing to this person.
Yeah.
Like they run a competition to see who can say the worst things to each other. I don't play that because to me, if you're thinking something and you're willing to say it, that's probably actually like how you really feel. So I'm not for the
that's the thing. I'm glad you said that. You're really sensitive, so that's why me have to control my tongue too, because me might say something and it's like a joke to me, like guys, the amount of time him getting at him feelings that you have to be careful with it to me, because you would just say something like for example, he won't put on something and I say to him say you really gonna wear that? But me just really want to know if you really gonna wear that. Why? It don't look good. Mommy gonna take it off.
Like from the pizza bill. First of all, when you do that make it even worse, more weird when me I wear.
You're
so no matter what.
Insensitive, bad. Like honestly, like I can't make a comment or say anything without him being like. And I think it's a Sagittarius thing because my sister Tassie, she stay the same way. Like them easy for like things say you critique them just go in a defensive mode. You say you make a comment and you ask them one question, why ask for that? What you want to know that for? Like, no. It's like them sensitive body, like oh my god, is it a negative reason why you're asking me that? Tell me why, what? That's how them behave. So it's like, and then me kind of have a tormented personality. So when me pick up, so when me set you, kind of provoke you, even if me never have no intention for that, I will play on it. So I again have to be careful because I don't want him turn away from me in the night.
Listen, I don't think it has that bad as she said, but it's I seriously think, like going back to what I said, I seriously think whenever you have a dispute or a disagreement, it shouldn't get to the point where you say something outrageous to the next person. And then afterwards you'll be like, oh I didn't mean it, or sorry I said that, I never really mean it, that's upset me, upset. You shouldn't be that upset. If you love the person, you should, like for me, when I talk to she, I'm thinking about how she's gonna feel based on what I say. So for that now, I'm not gonna say something to her if it makes you feel less of a person, if it makes you feel less of a woman, knowing that it gonna hurt her. And then what? When time pass now and we're supposed to be good, I turn around and say, oh sorry, I never really mean that. No. if you hear something from these lips, from this mouth, me mean it. Cause I try to be as refined with what I am saying. So when I'm upset and I say something, it's because I mean every single word of it. I try not to do this whole, oh, I didn't mean it thing. Cause to me, words are very powerful. Like words that, to me, words are tangible. Like right now, I pluck my words out of the ear right now. So I don't feel like words supposed to just be thrown around loosely. Like, don't just go tell somebody you love them because you feel like saying that them want to hear. Don't tell somebody say you hate them even though 2 minutes later you're gonna say, oh no, I didn't mean it, I love you. Or yesterday you tell a person you love them, but today I tell them say you hate them. Like, no, words are powerful for me, so I don't like the whole throwing around abusive words loosely and then trying to make up. Like that's toxic relationship
101 right there.
Exactly. And me not in that. I don't have time for that. I don't want to play that game there. So I make sure you know, say like that little rude mouth thing that when she says she have going on, kind of suppress it, cause me not gonna have you said certain things to me and then come back later, but baby, sorry, no. So yeah, when it comes to that stuff, then we'll get sensitive, but
only when it comes to that?
Only when it comes to that.
Guys, with that said, we are 1 hour into the video. If you watch this video all the way through, we appreciate you. Go ahead and leave me a purple heart in the comment section if you watch this all the way through, and if you want to see more videos about married life or any advice that we want to give based on our, you know, our situation.
No, wait. We've only been married a year. I don't think we should be giving advice. If we're, this is supposed to be vlogging, right? So, guys, I try to do a lot of fun stuff with her. I try to take her to a lot of places that she's never been before. Have her experience the other side of life, you know, like, you know, or the other sides, because there are many sides to it. We can vlog about that, and I'm suggesting that we make the weekly vlog where we talk about what we did in the past week, or if it's every other week, what we've done in the past 2 weeks.
Well, maybe every other week, because I don't think I even updated you guys. Your girl got a job. Like, I got a corporate job, so I'm back in corporate world. Yay! So kind of busy. Girl kind of busy and girl kind of tired, like during the week. But I'm not making no promises. Like, I'm not gonna come on here and be like, yeah guys, video next week. But we have been going to a lot of places. We have like a little footage here and there, so I'm gonna try to piece together a vlog to put. Can't tell you when it's gonna upload. I'm not gonna tell them that, but just make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with the zells, you know. Hit the subscription button down below. That's that red button.
You just come up with that one of the zells?
The zells. And don't forget to like the video. I'll put our Instagram handles in the description bar as well for you to follow us on social media if you want to. Leave us comments in the comment section asking us anything you'd want, commenting what you liked most about what we talked about today. And until next time, I love you guys. Till and bye now. Bye.